Hi, welcome back to Alive in Higher Consciousness, how to raise your vibration. So right off the bat, I want to talk about, if you're wondering, what can I do right now? I'm ready, Jacob. I want to raise my vibration. What do I do? How do I hold myself? What do I do with my energy, my thoughts? So we talked about what it means to be a saint, someone who knows at the deepest level in every cell of their body that they are in complete oneness and unity throughout all time and space, that they are love, that they are an extension of love, of joy, of bliss, that that is their true nature. So basically, what our job is, moment by moment, is to attune to that state of consciousness. And so by attuning, what do I mean by that? Well, we'll talk about this again in depth later. I'll be saying that a lot. I hope that doesn't get annoying. We've got a lot of fun topics to cover. So we can think about attuning like an actor. Basically what an actor does, a good actor, if they're playing a character, they attune their consciousness to that character. And it's very different than them always holding on to themselves and saying, well, Jacob's playing Hamlet right now. This is Jacob playing Hamlet. It's completely different, but instead saying, I am Hamlet, I am this character. And one of the things that separates great actors from bad actors is great actors really do take on that consciousness. They become the vibration of the character. And they convince themselves and they convince the audience. And you'll notice you can watch the same actor throughout their career playing dozens and dozens of different roles, but you never think, oh, that's so-and-so playing that part, that's so-and-so playing that part. It's always just that character, or it can be with really good actors. So what we can do in raising our vibration is attuning our consciousness, mustering all of our willpower, all of our energy into that highest state of consciousness that I've talked about. And the important thing is that we're not doing it with the consciousness of pretending. We're not saying, okay, I'm going to try to be joyful right now. You have to say, I'm going to be joyful with all of your energy, with all of the energy and willingness, willpower, intensity that you can muster. It's like if you've ever been really tired, but you have to keep doing something, you have to finish a task or whatever, and you have to just shake yourself and take some breaths and really take command of your energy, of your body, of your mind. That's what this is. It's that same kind of process of just getting the attention of all of your cells right here, right now, taking command and saying, I am joyful. I am high vibration. In fact, one of my favorite quotes is, joy is the solution, not the reward. It's profound because joy is something that is within us always. When we get to eat chocolate cake, maybe we feel joyful, or when our dog greets us and showers us with love, we're joyful, or when we see a beautiful sunset, we're joyful. But joy isn't something that's coming from any one of those things, ever. It's always just a reflection of what we are inside, in our deepest selves. We see a beautiful sunset, that beauty is within us. It inspires us. But the amazing thing is, we can choose to tune into that joy, that beauty, that love in every moment, every day. That's what living in a high vibration is. Doing our best. And that doesn't mean that when we're not reaching that level, that we should feel bad about ourselves, that we should think, oh, I'm not high vibration, I'm a bad person, I'm feeling sad today. Not at all. I want to address that right away. The best thing that we can do is accept our feelings as they're coming through us. It's just energy moving through us. As Michael Brown says, instead of emotion, think about it as energy in motion. It's just a certain quality of energy that's moving through us, and the more that we can accept, allow that energy to move through us really and keep moving, the more quickly we can bring our awareness back to whatever we want. Joy or love, bliss, stillness, peace, calmness, any deeper quality that's really inspiring, that's uplifting, empowering to us. And if we get caught in a cycle of feeling guilty, accept that too. That's just more energy moving through. Allow it to move on through, like passing clouds in the sky. And if you catch yourself feeling guilty, Don't feel guilty about feeling guilty, or if you do, accept that too. The sooner you can catch yourself getting caught in other flows of energy, just observe, accept, and allow it to move on through, and just bring your awareness back. Again, just grab all of that energy. And sometimes it takes a tremendous amount of willpower to really capture that feeling. Sometimes, especially if we're feeling sad or angry, it can take a lot of energy to overwhelm it. It's like that, I don't know if it's the art of war maxim of like, you never attack an opposing force unless you have an overwhelming force. It's like that. We have to completely overwhelm whatever energy we're trying to transmute and envelop it, infuse it, and then lift it up into joy, into creativity, or whatever kind of flow, or if we think about a really bright, vibrant color, or however we relate to a higher vibration. That's what we're trying to transmute, to draw up. One simple, very powerful thing we can do is bring our awareness to this point, the point between the eyebrows. It's a very powerful place to hold our awareness. And if we can think about our sense of self as being up here and holding our awareness and seeing and projecting, having our connection to the world be from this point, it will change your whole perspective. And again, sorry to keep saying this, but we're going to talk about that a lot more later. But there's so much to get through. This is really exciting. So that's basically, in a nutshell, if you're like, what do I do right now? I want to grab the bull by the horns and start raising my vibration. As much as you can, work with that, practice that, play with that, and let me know how it goes for you. And I will leave you with an affirmation. This is a beautiful affirmation that really captures this whole mood of these concepts I've been talking about. And the affirmation goes, I will live in the remembrance of what I am in truth, bliss infinite, eternal love. I will live in the remembrance of what I am in truth, bliss infinite, eternal love. So feel free to practice that all day long with all of your heart and mind. Until next time, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.